Hello everyone, my name is Blue Caduceus, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to showcase some of my Stormveil Castle invasions that were in level 28 with +3 weapons and +1 somber weapons. And this is also the first time I've put commentary onto a YouTube video, so please bear with me. As for my stats, I have just put most of them into Vigor, with just enough into Strength, Dexterity, and Faith, so that I can use the spells and weapons I would like to use. And for my infusions, I'm using Cold Infusion, since that works the most like the raw infusion we had in previous games. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope that you enjoy. Thank you. For my first invasion I'm showing, I'm just using the regular sword and board, and not a lot of poise. I get my first look at the party. It looks like someone using 2 katanas and a mage, and you know what, that's not too bad to fight. The katanas looks just like the regular Uchi, that's fine. The mage actually ends up bodying me pretty good in this fight. His spells don't do a lot of damage, but they kind of stagger me a little bit. And whenever I try to put the pressure on Katana guy, the mage just keeps saving him. It's about now, out of the corner of the screen, I see that a blue has arrived in the world, and that does make it a 3v1, but it also brings up a good opportunity for more red flask. So, this is good for me more than anything. And Katana guy almost buys it back there, but the bird just seems to miss him just barely, and that's okay. Thankfully, the fireball is easier to retaliate than the blue pew-pews are. I gotta be really careful here on the stairs, because if one of these guys jumps behind me, they can lock me against the wall and, you know, just kill me right there. I've died a few too many times that way. And this is where I put away Katana guy. Probably don't need to go for the dagger, but I just want to make sure he dies. That way I only have to deal with 2. Tried to do some fancy backstep stuff there, that didn't seem to work. And here's where I put away the blue. People at this level don't level Vigor very much, so carrying Retaliation is very nice. Now that the Phantom and the blue are dead, I only have to deal with the host now, and to be completely honest, I'm not really expecting much of a fight. It looks as if he has a sword, I just haven't really seen him use it at all this fight, and I'm not going to give him any space for his spells if I can help it. This is something that's in this invasion I really need to fix for next time, is multiple times when I try to hit the host from behind while I'm locked on, I get the backstab animation, and he is able to get away from me a little bit. I don't know if I should start chasing people while locked off in the future, if I'm running behind them, or if that's just, you know, some latency or something, but it's not a big deal. I'm able to kill him pretty easily. Good game. For the last invasion, I am using a scimitar and a small shield against what appears to be a half-finished, a work-in-progress Guts cosplay, and his friend. Maybe a little bit over-leveled, but not much. I've never really taken to curved swords in other From Software games, but the one exception was the Follower Saber in Dark Souls 3. So right now, I have put the Sword Dance, Ash of War, on the scimitar, and have made the Follower Saber at home. Now, sadly, it doesn't seem to have the same shield break qualities that the Follower Saber did, but it still works pretty well. One thing I really like about the scimitar in this game is that it has very good forward momentum in its R1s, like right here. Every time I press R1, my character does some big steps forward, which means I can just stay right on the person I'm attacking. And back right there, I try to do some roll back stabs. Trying to improve my crit fishing game in Elden Ring. I started that a little bit in Dark Souls 3 towards the end of its life, but I never really got super good at it. When I get the sign that they're summoning in a new friend, I start thinking about an exit, because if he's somebody like one of them, this invasion is still pretty winnable. But if he's like an overleveled Bubba, I need to make some space. And would you looky there, first thing their new friend does is the black knife assassin weapon art. Looks as if this invasion just got a lot more interesting. For now, the best thing I can do is try to find a decent place to fight, maybe get some PvE involved if I can. Fearing a plunge attack, I begin to panic roll a little bit, try to make some space, and kind of get caught against these two for a minute. And then I'm left with the problem of how to deal with these guys. I decide that since it's a 3v1 now, I'd stick to something I'm a little more used to and get back to the sword and board, just as I get nailed by a pretty strong lightning miracle. For a hot second, I think about maybe taunting them to come down to see if they do something a bit reckless, but they're more than fine with playing to their advantage on up there and just casting lightning. I decide that I want to try to pressure them a little bit, so I get my bow ready, and then kind of make a mistake here and switch to my dagger, try to use its weapon art. Then I decide to try a sky shot, hits them for a little bit of damage, and not very much, but it maybe gets them to move, or they decide they want to take care of the PvE real quick, and does not take long at all, so back to retreating. My plan was to use this hallway as a bottleneck so that they couldn't get behind me. Unfortunately, I mistimed my attack here, and they almost get me anyway, so I decided to jump down and get some help. When I see their overleveled friend start casting big miracles at my friend, I get the feeling that if I don't take care of this guy now, I'm gonna lose this invasion. That backstab through the death lightning was a little risky, but he doesn't heal from it, and I get another one. At this point, he's not healing. If I'm gonna take care of him, it's gotta be now. So I ignore his other guy. I take a pretty big risk here, and just manage to kill him. Can't resist doing a small cheeky teabag over his dead body though. After killing the overleveled, the others are pretty easy to put away. there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the invasions. Have a good day. Stay safe. Later, y'all.